Hello everyone, happy time zones and welcome back to my playthrough of Blueprints. I have been getting more and more intrigued with this game the more I've been playing it. As I grow more confident and make quicker decisions, I find that I'm actually enjoying the game more than I even expected to. I really like finding all the little surprises, exploring the new rooms, and working out that there's actually kind of a strategy to how you should play this game. I didn't expect there to be a strategy, but here we are. What has actually really caught me off guard is how dark and ominous this game kind of is. It's a lot more spooky than I expected it to be. But honestly, as a horror game fan, that's just a huge bonus for me and really adds to the charm. It just makes me even more excited to dig even deeper and find out what mysteries lie within the walls of Mount Holly Estate. So grab your blankets, grab your tea, and let's dive right in. Okay, so is this different? Were these birds here before? I don't remember these birds being here. Do you guys remember the birds being here? I have a slightly different strategy for today. My goal is basically when I'm choosing the rooms, my strategy thus far has been to pick a way forward that will lead up and fill out as much of the space at the bottom as possible. Today, my strategy is going to be to be less afraid, to create opportunities for doors, but not necessarily follow through on them. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically the idea is, so here I'll pick hallway, because that gives us two opportunities. So we can go this way or this way. However, I'm not going to move forward this way yet. Also, this is red. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So red notices are lies. That's not true. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I got distracted there. I was explaining my strategy. So I'm going to, actually, I shouldn't have gone in here. It's a waste of step, but whatever. I'm actually going to then sort of go back on myself and leave myself more ways forward so that I can be more mindful about the rooms that I'm picking because I know what I need, kind of, if that makes sense. Actually, I'm thinking about this. I don't know that this strategy does make sense. I don't know that this strategy does work the way I want it to, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. So this gives me some more steppy steps. That's fine. It's worth a shot, right? It's worth a shot. There's nothing new in here. Oh wait, there's a key. Okay, that wasn't on the thing. So now I could take the bedroom and go up, or I could go back. I'm gonna go back and I'm going to take the end, I'm going to build out this way, and I'm going to sort of try and rotate it round. The potential problem with this strategy is that it's going to use up a lot of steps, so there is a potential issue with that. I do also like the idea of trying to explore some of the rooms again that we haven't found yet, we haven't explored yet, because there are some that we still haven't explored, so I do want to make sure that I'm exploring as many as possible. So now I have a lot more options than I would usually have, because usually I would have just gone like up one and then I would have kind of gone and I've followed it through, but now I can either go this way, I can go up this way. Like, it's giving me more options, and I also already have a gem and a key because I've kind of built it out that way. So I think because I'm in here, for the sake of saving steps, I will choose to go this way and then see how it goes, like building up these ways. So this is this way. So we can go for a guest bedroom, but that's at this point in this corner, I don't mind it being closed off because I can go up. But that would probably be better. The pantry would be best. Or the boudoir. We have not got the boudoir yet. We've not done that one yet. So I'm going to do that. Even though it doesn't give me anything. For the sake of exploring something new, let's do that. Oh, it's like a safe. So that's the safe we're looking for. I don't know whether... I wrote down the safe code back in episode 1 that we found, which is 9083. I don't know whether that is still... whether that's the same each time or whether that changes each day. Oh, a key. I didn't even see that there. That was lucky. Now we have 2 keys. We're doing pretty well. Oh, the safe. Okay, let's try 9083. That was not correct. That was not correct. Okay, so we need to find a safe code for the boudoir. Gonna write that down. So now we could go up, or we could try one of these other ways. I'm gonna keep going up just because we're here. It makes sense. So we could do a nook. That would be pretty cool, but we do always also already have ways into that tile. So I think the courtyard would be best. It would use a gem though, but I think the courtyard is going to be the best option for us because that gives us a lot of options. You are new. A metal detector, greater chance of finding keys and coins. Yes, please. Thank you. I love that for me. We're going to keep going up this way. So we could do the spare room, which doesn't give us anything, but does give us a way forward. We can't do the commissary. This is annoying now. So I'm going to do the spare room, but now I'm going to leave that way. I'm going to have a quick look in here to see if there's anything. Oh, I've never seen a window on this side before. That's exciting. Okay, so there's nothing in here, but I'm going to leave that now. Oh, a key. Oh, that's so cool. I would have completely missed that. I would have completely missed that if not for the metal detector. Oh, the observatory. We can't do the observatory. See, this is now I've reached a problem because now this is my way forward for two different doors. So I've really screwed myself over here. We could do the breaker box or let's do the closet because then at least we're gonna get some items. Oh, that's really frustrating. Oh, we got a few. We got a silver key. Okay, we're definitely gonna need that. I feel like our luck is a little bit better today. Is that everything in here? Oh wait, no, that's something, isn't it? No, the umbrella isn't something. It looked like something. I think that's everything in here. Okay, so now we need to go all the way back. It's very annoying that I didn't even see that chest. I didn't even see it. We got some coins and some dice. Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor. Guys, is luck a component of this game like Stardew Valley? Because I didn't even check. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same. Can I can explore outside? I didn't even know I could come out here. I didn't even know I could come out here. Oh my goodness. Holy heck. This place is beautiful. This place is stunning. Not very safe though. Like health and safety need to be in here and construct some more walls, but oh, this is dark, guys. This is real dark. I can't see anything. There's nothing. I can't move forward at all. Can't light these. Okay, there's nothing through here that I can do. This is using my steps. So when we found those trainers on the first day, the sneakers, the running shoes, I'm assuming this was what they were for, was for exploring outside, because I didn't really understand what it meant for exploring the grounds. This is huge. There are so many more secrets than I was expecting. It's a campsite. I'm assuming this is where we stay overnight. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. Yeah, so that's calling it a day. Oh, look, there's that little bird that we found the drawing of. It's a plushie that we have, so I'm assuming we did that drawing as a kid. Or we don't have the, can't go through there, we don't have the code. So we're looking for a code for the orchard as well. I'm literally like, I'm flabbergasted. This is so much bigger than I anticipated. I'm using up all my steps. This is so bad. I'm gonna just like go in and out of the bedroom to like farms. Can you do that? Can you grind steps by going in and out of the bedrooms? Well, that's an experiment we need to do. I'm astounded. I'm absolutely astounded. This game is incredible. Is there anything over this way as well? Can I get through? Oh, it's stuck. I'm assuming we need something to get through there. We need an item. I had no idea. I had no idea this game was this intense. I had no idea. No idea this game was so intense. Okay, right, let's go up through the hallway. I'm speechless. I'm kind of speechless. Okay, so the guest bedroom would be very handy right now, but we would be completely cutting ourselves off. The pantry could be good. We could redraw the floor plans as well. So we could get something a bit better because we've got two that, and the pantry that could then lead to a dead end there, which ideally we don't want. Let's do the pantry and then we'll do, if it leads to a dead end, and this gives us the banana as well, which gives us some more steps that we use. Okay, so we've got the nook, which would be a dead end, the parlor would be a dead end, and the nursery is a dead end. So this is the problem. So we're going to redraw the floor plans. The chapel gives us a way forward, the corridor does not, the commissary does not, so we're gonna have to go with the chapel. Look at how pretty this is with the freaking Stained glass windows. Guys, this game is so stunning. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm not even kind of, I'm straight up obsessed. This game is beautiful. I think I'd like to come down to the bedroom again. I know it uses a lot of steps. I know, but this is the strategy we're trying. Okay, so we can do the parlor. In fact, we're gonna have to do the parlor. Let's do a puzzle, guys. Right, so we're doing there's nothing in here because oh, an apple. Yes, please. Thank you for giving me some steppies. Today is definitely a good luck day. I don't know if it's the same as Stardew, but it feels like it. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Stop, I'm scared. I don't think there's another wind-up key in here. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't think there could be, so I think that one's false. So I think the white box is false. The statement on the white box is true, but then that would be false. Only one of them is false. This box and the white box are both empty. So if that one's, I don't see the second wind-up key though. I do not feel confident committing to that being true without finding the second wind-up key, but I cannot see it anywhere. So if that one's true, that one's false. I guess the other one can be false. So the blue one is true. Yes. Oh my God, that took so much brain power. That was kind of embarrassing. So we could go up by the chapel, the spare room, or the parlor. Let's stick with the parlor for now. Let's go this way. We have a nook. A nook. Oh, check one item and retrieve it another day. But that's a dead end. I don't want to do that. Or the kitchen. But then the kitchen, that kind of pushes us into a dead end. I'm going to go with the nook. Let's get a key. Yeah, I know. I see it. I see it. There's nothing else in here. I love this metal detector. This is my new favorite item in the game. 100%. So here, the corridor would be good. The storeroom is not great. The secret leads to a room of a color of your choice. We've not done that before. I feel like we need to try it. We're trying it. There's nothing else in here. Key to the bedroom. Green thumb. The halls of holly. Gold sink or red rover. We don't want the red ones because the red rooms don't seem great. Let's do a green room. I like the green rooms. Look at this. Oh my God, the aquarium. It's every color of a room. Okay, we're doing the aquarium. I don't care that it uses my gem. Look at this! All the fishies! There's something here? Oh, it's the shovel. Useful for digging. Okay. Are you gonna tell me where to dig? Or do I have to guess? Oh, this is so cool. I love it so much. Okay, let's go this way. So we've got the West Wing Hall, which leads up. Storeroom's a dead end and the garage is a dead end, but oh, 3 keys. We've got 4 keys. We're okay on keys. Let's do the West Wing. And then I'm gonna leave that and I'm going to go this way. Use a special key. Let's use the silver key. I'm not doing the dark room. I hate the dark room. We don't have a gem, so I can't do the drawing room. Oh, I hate the dark room. The weight room is sucky though. We lose half our steps. But we gain, that's a lot. We can make use of a lot of doors that way. Yeah, I'm gonna do the weight room even though, oh, that's so sucky. There's something in here? What's in here? What's this? A broken lever. I think we need that to get into the antechamber. God, we're finding so much stuff today. So that is, I need a key card. This one we can have a dead end room. So I actually kind of want a dead end room because dead end rooms do tend to, I'm gonna redraw and hopefully get a dead end room. Yeah, I don't have any gems though, so it's, oh, I don't want red rooms. I don't like red rooms. Red rooms are not great, but is there anything in here? Oh, I can dig. An old rusty nail, not worth picking up. Wait, there was another one of these like dirt piles in the aquarium. Look, I'm losing so many steps. Oh, okay, so every time I can dig on every one of these dirt piles. So I found a dirty coin. That's good to know that I can dig in any of the dirt piles. Oh, there's a coin down there. This is all stuff I never would have seen without the metal detector. This metal detector is OP. We need to use a key. We've got loads of keys. We're fine. Oh, from the furnace, it's like, okay, so the maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around your house. Oh, I don't want that then. But the storeroom is fine, but then it would close that off, which is not ideal, but I think it's okay for now. And at least we get some coins and we get a key and a gem. So it just gives us a little bit more to be working with. This is so this was we saw the plushie in the tent of that drawing. Okay, should we go this way or should we go back down to the chapel? I don't know that I don't have enough steps to get back over this side. I have to go this way. I don't have enough steps. Oh god, this furnace. See all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, that's okay. That's not the worst. And it gives us like that gives us quite a few doors. Okay. Is there any stuff back here? Anything here? Can I read anything? Yes. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. So that Swimbird, that's like the blue bird, right? Because he's wearing a swimming costume. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honour. The previous medal was of course for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from her political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. So that's Simon's mother was Marian Marigold. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the colour red, a statement that has been held with much scepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. There's a lot of politics going on here. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. What the heck is going on in this game? Like, there is so much. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. This is so dramatic. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local man. This is the 3rd major in the last year. It is anticipated. Oh, shit went down. No trace is discovered of Sinker heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories were written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend at around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we're seeking information. So Simon's mother went missing. Also, I think this might be like an alternate reality, because it was definitely the 1993 that he wrote the will. It wasn't 1893. I double checked. And so I think this must be an alternate reality where it's like Victorian-esque but in the 1990s, but then I don't really understand why they didn't just set it in the 1800s. I don't know. I'm assuming there's a reason. There's still a lot going on. Doesn't really matter. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumoured to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumours are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. I am very intrigued as to what's going on. I'm wondering if this is actually maybe not set in a like alternate timeline, but in like just a completely different world. I think it's a completely fictional world. Let's go up. What have we got? Ooh, so we can't see what that one is, but it requires a gem, so I'd rather... Oh wait, no, but I might... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. Let's risk it. Yeah. Oh, it's a laboratory? This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. So today is day 3, so I'm pretty sure that means that this room is only available every 3rd day. That kind of makes sense. That's how I read that. Heating and cooling curves. So like that's for the thawing, atmospheric pressure, and Mount Holly freezer, lab technician, Randolph M. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know how any of this is relevant. I don't know why there's a laboratory in the estate. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. This is all just, what is happening? Periodic table? Is this a puzzle? Oh god, if I need to know my periodic table, we're gonna be in trouble. Oh wait, hang on. 3, 8, 12, 2. So there are numbers here. Is it 3, 8, there's no 12. 3, 8, 2, 9, 5, 10, 6, 4, 7. I tried to remember too many numbers. So 3, 8, 2, 9, 5, 10. 3, 8, 2, 9, 5, 10. I don't know if this is meant to be being done in this order. 6, 4, 7, 1. 6, 4, 7, 1. I don't think this is doing anything. I think it needs... Okay, yeah, it doesn't have power, so none of this is doing anything because it needs power from the boiler room, which we do not have. What's this? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's not true! Okay, experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Yes, please. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, for each bedroom you draft after your second. So let's do hallway from another hallway. So if you do that, you set your dice to 2 or gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Set your steps to 40. Let's set the steps to 40. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. I like that. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. I don't have the password. Okay, I love that. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. It's like just a little extra thing to do. There's no way forward in this room though, which is a little bit annoying because, oh my god, my steps. Yikes. Okay. Oh, we can't do the observatory. We have to do the archive. Oh, the maid's chambers. But then we're less likely. Do we risk it with the archive? Gonna risk it. Please. Oh, freaking laboratory. There's nothing in here. Oh, this is just a big old pile of poop. Alright, this is my last step. I can't go anywhere. We're done for the day. You used all your steppies and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get to some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however the house might be a little bit different. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am so intrigued by this game. Like, it is really opening up now. There is so much going on that I had no idea was a part of this game. I just expected it to be kind of like a cozy building, trying to find this 46th room. I did not expect there to be like political aspects, and it's set in this completely separate world. Like, there's just so much going on that I didn't expect, and I'm very, very confused by, but you know, we're only on day 3, well, day 4 now, so I think that's a fair reaction to have. I think exploring the grounds today was maybe a bit of a mistake because we used up a lot of steps doing that, and that was not really what we should have done. So I think I'm going to save that more for when we're a little bit further through and we reach some higher ranks, because I think we're going to get more answers that way. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like, leave a little comment down below if you've got any tips for strategy or for just like how to move forward with the game. And please also consider subscribing. We're really, really close to our subscriber goal, so it would mean a lot to me if you could just leave a little subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. Remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you real soon. Bye.